across to Disney Plus for another new drama series which arrived on Tuesday the 28th of January. It's called Paradise, and here's a clip.
For the record, your name is Xavier Collins, correct?
Yes.
You have 2 children, James and Presley.
Yes.
When did you last see Cal Bradford alive?
I walked the president to his room when he turned in at 22:04.
Yes, so this has 8 parts, and it's a pretty high-stake thriller, but you will... So I started to watch it, and I didn't realise who was playing the main character, Xavier, and of course it's the guy that was in This Is Us, Sterling K. Brown, and I absolutely loved him in that. I really did. It took me a little while to kind of get my head out of that as who he was. So this is a pretty thrilling. But it's this place they live is paradise. It's pretty aptly named. It's an amazing place, and then this murder shakes up the whole community. But he works with the president. He works for the president. He's security for the president. And he finds the president dead on the floor. And you see all the authorities, as they would in the situations, sort of descend upon the crime scene and asking questions. And he was the last person to be with the president. And they had, and what's interesting about this is it's not just kind of like a whodunit. I mean, of course, ultimately that's what you're going to find out. But this is about the relationship that he had with the president, because the president seemed to be quite a character, didn't have many friends, sort of quite awkward, and yet they struck up a friendship that sort of filled a gap for him. So it was quite a sort of nuanced friendship, and the finger is pointed at him. Did he do it? Didn't he do it? And for me, it was. I mean, it's exciting for a start. From what I've seen of it so far, I'm pretty. It keeps you going, like as in you've got to you're into it immediately. It's pretty pacey. So also there's a sort of this real power crazed woman called Samantha Redmond, and she kind of mixes the whole thing up as well, because I think that sort of strong female character in this, in what otherwise would be quite a male-dominated area, she's kind of putting her 2 pennyworth in. I feel like it at first when I started to watch it, I thought, do you know what? This is just going to be literally a whodunit. We're going to find out, and that's the end of it. But it's not. It's really intricate, and it really keeps you watching. It's interesting. I absolutely love him so much, and I think he's just as brilliant in this. He plays a really strong character, but with a really sensitive side too. Ian, is it one for you? It's quite a difficult one to kind of explain, but I think Disney Plus have done a good job with this.
It is a difficult one to preview because you don't want to give too much away, but let me just say that at the end of episode 1, there are developments that sort of change everything about the whole story and your understanding of what's going on. And that's as much as I'm going to say. Watch it and you'll be like, oh my, what the heck? But yeah, it's great. It's a brilliant twist. I love it. The place, Paradise, the community, when I first saw it, it sort of looks like this perfect sort of American suburbia. And it looks very like the town of Celebration in Florida, which was actually built by the Disney Corporation. And it just looks like a picture perfect small town America. Anyway, so as you say, at the heart of it is this relationship between Xavier, the security guy, and President Cal Bradford, played by James Marsden. And the sort of jumping off point, well, a bit of a way into the episode, is the president's death, but it sort of jumps between timelines, so you keep flashing back to like, how did he get the job, what was his relationship like with the president. Also, he's got his private life, he's bringing up 2 kids, but he's a widower, so you learn a little bit about that. I have to admit, initially I found the dialogue a bit cringy. Like, first off, he engages in some very over the top banter with one of his colleagues who he kind of meets while he's out jogging. And then the chat with the kids at home, I didn't find very convincing. And then these sort of intense conversations with the president late at night, like the president likes to have a drink late at night and wants him to go, come on, have a drink with me, and tries to get to know him a bit better. It didn't really ring true with me, but he is, Sterling K. Brown is great in the lead role. He's just got this kind of steely, very cool, detached persona. And the conspiracy element, well, if it is a conspiracy, we don't know who killed the president, because also, as you said, he was the last person to see him alive, so he's under suspicion. So what happened there? And then, as I say, by the end of the ep, everything changes with an absolutely massive plot twist, which is terrific. So I did enjoy episode 1.